All right, and three, two, one, we're live. Guys, welcome to episode number two of the Ballers podcast. I'm your host, one of two hosts on the channel. My name is Super C, Ronnie C, and
And it's the Goa lad Ganesh Narvekar, and we're here with episode number two. Very excited to be here. How are you doing, Ronnie?
I'm good, man. How are you? It's been a while. Obviously, we've both been busy with our lives, but the people have been all the subscribers have been commenting, when is episode number two out? When is episode number two out? So I'm like,
Mhm.
we have to get it out this week somehow.
Yeah, I mean it was quite needed, I guess, and it's going to be really nice because there's a lot that has happened in these last 2 weeks, so it'll be fun to talk about a lot of interesting
Oh, yeah.
things.
It'll be fun to talk about the last couple weeks as well, along with what we promised everyone is little snippets of what happened on our own little Hangover 3.
The spicy stories of
The
Bangkok.
spicy stories. By the way, before we even begin, what are we drinking? Like, I don't care about the plugs right now. I'm just like, I'm having some beer. I have my Thor t-shirt. I have a Asahi beer though, but yeah. What about
Yeah,
you?
cheers, man. I'm having Hogarden.
Cheers. Yeah, I think we're having the best two beers. If I'm having wheat beer, it's probably gonna be Hogarden.
Yeah, I guess, or Who Garden, as some people say.
Yeah,
But
I was literally just gonna say that because it's gonna involve Mr. X on tour with us, who used
yeah,
to say
Mr.
Who
X.
Garden.
Mr. X is quite a special person. And yeah,
Mr.
so
X,
yeah, you're right,
who
man.
will remain
So
anonymous, but even if we give small details, no one will ever know who he is.
yeah, I mean, you can try finding out, but he's just like, he's like Batman at night. You just won't be able to spot him.
I mean, even Batman movie spotted. I don't think he ever will.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
But anyway, guys, before we go ahead, I just want to say check out all the links in the description. Go follow both of us on Instagram. Our Instagrams will be in the description. And also, guys, our YouTube channels and all the other details like Patreon and everything there is. Guys, go follow us because as we do daily or every other day giveaway winners as well as giveaways on our Instagram and our YouTube channel, as most of you are already from. So definitely go follow that. And guys, don't forget, go check us out on Spotify because even though this podcast is sometimes on YouTube, it's also on Spotify. So please make sure to listen to us on Spotify as well.
Yeah, it's really cool that we can branch out to multiple platforms, and it actually gives the audience a chance to watch at whichever preferred location or app they want to. So it's really
Correct.
that we can do that, and it gives you all an opportunity to relax and enjoy the content.
Yeah.
So it's a
And,
lot of
and
fun.
for all those who are new, I think I mentioned it last time that podcasts are something like if you're listening on Spotify, you can go about doing your day and just keep it on, like in your earphones, headphones, or like out, and you just do your work and you can listen to it in the background. So it's not like it needs your full attention from a video, but it's definitely interesting to keep it on. That's why I like doing podcasts anyway.
And are we going to talk about the really special thing that we have planned for
Oh yeah, guys.
ballers,
So let's
the
open. Let's open with that
ballers, the
actually.
ballers exclusive giveaway?
Yes, exactly, guys. So we're doing the Bowlers exclusive giveaway as we both promised, guys. Special from Super RC and the Goal Lad. We're doing iPhone giveaways. And let us know in the comments as well, guys, what else do you want to do giveaways? But this is only for the people that have subscribed to our Bowlers podcast channel and who also follow us on Spotify. So those are the two. And you guys also have to follow us on Instagram. So it's just three simple steps. And you guys will be entered. And do they have to comment anything below as well?
Yeah, I guess those three steps we can start off with, and the
Yeah.
comment will give you a bonus entry for the giveaway. So that's one
Correct.
way that you can work about it, because you're going to get a chance to win two iPhone 12 Pro Maxes just for being a part of the Ballers family by subscribing, even on hearing the podcast on Spotify, doing your bit, and a comment gives you a bonus entry. And also follow on Instagram, guys. So four simple
Correct, guys.
steps, and
Absolutely.
you guys are
And for
sorted.
all those who are questioning about the whole bonus entry, guys, we can see who's subscribed to the channel. We can see who's subscribed on Spotify. So, yeah, guys, the comment is a bonus. So make sure to leave a nice comment. And, guys, the iPhones that we're giving is in a really nice colorway. Like both of them, they're both different. So, guys, you have a chance. So, should we pick? So, guys, we were thinking, we haven't decided yet, but we can pick one winner wins both the iPhones, or we can just pick two winners. It really is. Depends on how good your comments are, I guess.
Yeah. And we've been going through the comments of the last podcast as well, and
Yeah.
we do take it seriously. So make sure that you comment your best comment and get on it and follow the simple rules, because it's just going to be really awesome after that and gives you the best opportunity to win the iPhone 12 Pro Max.
Yeah, guys, exactly. And guys, trust me, this is the best smartphone on the market, so it's something that you definitely want to win. So, guys, definitely, enter the giveaway. And that's it, guys. I'll leave this on the side for now so that we don't drop it because, two lucky winners, or maybe what? Yeah, two lucky winners are going to win some cool iPhones. So that would be good. So just remember the simple steps, guys, and let's get on with the podcast.
Really cool, right? That we're giving two different colors as well, because that's going to add to
I
the
know, right?
excitement. So
So
it's
you
going to
want
be awesome.
to just leave it as a mystery, or do you want to tell the people what sort of iPhone they'll be winning?
So the one I'm going to be giving from my end is the Pacific Blue colorway, and Ronnie, you can
Good
tell
choice.
yours as well.
Yeah, so the one I'm giving away is going to be in the graphite colorway. I think
Oh,
it's probably
cool,
mentioned at the
cool.
back of the
It's like
box,
a
but you
really
guys will see.
beautiful silver, right?
Oh yeah, dude, it's like for example when like obviously when we did the 11 Pro giveaways, we mostly did in gold because that was like the most popular color.
Yeah,
But on the 11 Pro Max, but on the 12, the gold is not as good as the 11 Pro Max.
that's true.
But the two best colorways are the Pacific Blue and the Graphite. And the Graphite is like this. It's actually like a nice metallic gray, if that
Yeah.
gunmetal metallic gray. I guess that's the
Yeah, and you don't really
best
need
way
to
to put it.
bother about, finding a good case for it, because it just blends with
Oh yeah,
everything.
you
So
don't need
it's
it.
really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need it at all. So guys, definitely enter. And yeah, guys, you guys know the steps. So just check out all the links in the description. As simple as that. And yeah, so
All right.
excuse
Whoop,
me,
whoop.
what's the last couple of weeks? Yeah, the beer's getting there already.
So what's been up in the last couple of weeks? I've been busy with the yacht business and a couple of other things going on my end, and it's fun. It's fun. It's good to
Yeah,
see some normalcy in life return, especially in Goa. So
yeah,
that's pretty exciting. What about you?
brilliant. Been busy. Obviously, most of the YouTube people know that I've been literally on YouTube almost every day. But besides that, business is going all right as well. Plus, I've got some acting stuff lined up. But just trying to work out the schedules because, when it
Mm.
comes to acting, you have to travel. And at the
Yeah.
moment, it's very difficult to travel. But yeah, good
Yeah.
things are happening. So, and very
Mm.
busy as always. Plus, we're also doing like a big, guys, just, yeah, follow our Instagram because then you can keep updated because I've got some cool car stuff coming, but we're also doing a big launch for one of our like celebrity clothing brands. So busy with that as well.
Nice.
And
Nice.
yeah, guys, just follow us on Instagrams because then you'll. It's like basically like a daily vlog. That's the easiest way to put it, right?
Yeah, because when they follow us both on Instagram, they can get to see everything and all the behind the scenes stuff as well. So they can keep
Yeah,
an up to date on what is going on in our lives, which is pretty cool. So it'll get you
exactly, guys.
up to date every day about what's going on. So that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And I think most people enjoy our channel because we're like really real and we have a lot of fun and we interact with subscribers. Plus, I mean, like what you see is what you get. You know what I mean? Like we don't bullshit around a lot or anything.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, you know what I mean?
There's no point really. You'd rather be
Yeah. Like
yourself
you see,
and
you see so many people doing giveaways online, and then it's just you just know that it's fake. But like us, you've got like a full crazy lifestyle. Like people can just look at our background and dude, I'm sure like one of your sneakers behind costs more than an iPhone. The Jordan off
yeah, yeah,
white Chicago, if I'm not mistaken, that
yeah.
costs more than an iPhone easy.
That's like three iPhones. Yeah,
Exactly, and you like wear it on your feet, so there's
yeah,
like a
yeah.
bigger chance to like damage it. So
That's
like
true.
guys, yeah, I mean iPhones aren't really a big deal for us to buy if that makes any.
Hmm.
I mean, in a very, I mean in that sort of way, just to explain to everyone,
Yeah, I
like
mean, you've obviously, we've had to work our way to it, but now that we're here,
obviously, yeah,
we want to give that opportunity to other people as well. So that's the whole point of having
correct,
a giveaway
correct.
channel, is so that your
And I've
subscribers
noticed as
get that
well, like we have a
opportunity.
lot of genuine people on our channel that like they work hard and they're always like genuine. They always come to like all the live premieres or all the live,
Yeah,
like they watch the video within the first hour when we upload, or
that's true.
they could
That's
do.
true.
They follow the right steps. What I like is a lot of people do silly stuff, do stupid fucking stuff, like spam the shit out of our accounts and
Yeah.
like chat so much shit. Right? I like being like unfiltered on this podcast because guy is so fucking annoying, and that's only like I think what 5% because the rest of the 95% always follow the right
Yeah,
steps.
but you've
And
seen this stupid trend that's happening on both our channels where
Yeah, man, that's
Um,
that's something good you brought it up because that's like
yeah,
so annoying.
because that's been annoying me. Because I mean, someone's just copy pasting our picture and commenting to the subscribers that you've won, while we clearly
Yeah,
mentioned in the video that there's no possible way that the subscriber will be chosen through the comments. So it just doesn't,
correct.
and people are still falling for that. Just looking at a
Yeah, and then
picture.
they're like WhatsApping this random number. Yeah, guys, we never do the whole comment WhatsApp thingy. We always get just watch our videos. If you watch the videos, we always mention how we actually announce winners. So the people who genuinely watch the videos know where we announce it, so they'll never get scammed. But the
Correct,
people who
correct.
don't watch the videos, they're gonna get scammed.
Yeah.
So in short, just watch the fucking video,
Yeah,
man.
if you watch it, you'll get to know exactly what are the steps. So there's not going to be any
Correct.
issues.
Because you know what happened?
Mhm.
I've been blocking like that account.
Yeah.
That account has been they have like loads of fake bot accounts. So even though
Yeah.
you block them, they do it from another account.
Yeah.
But now a lot of them are using different names like what free giveaways or some
Yeah,
what
I mean, how many
Android.
can we block, right? Because the thing is,
Yeah,
they're gonna keep making more, and then once we've told it on our video that these are the steps and this is how we're gonna
yeah,
announce the giveaway winner, we can't really keep blocking, because then how many accounts are you gonna
correct.
block? And guys, if
And
you
yeah.
if you guys report those accounts, it'll make sure that these scam artists stay away. So make sure that you do that.
Yeah, exactly. And I know a lot of people like report them, but obviously for the people that fall for them, it just means they don't watch the videos. As simple as that, right?
Yep. Yep.
So be smart and watch the videos.
Yep. And speaking about being smart, we weren't very, very smart when we went to Bangkok. That's the episode we promised the
Oh yeah.
subscribers.
So how do you want to build it up? Why did we go? Let's start with that. So basically, guys, just a little brief. I had gone to Tokyo before that trip. I mean, that's obviously for another time, but I had just literally come back from Tokyo, and we had to go to Bangkok, which now Nash or the Goa lad is going to tell we had to go to Bangkok. But then, so I reached Mumbai, and then yeah, so continue the story from there. So I literally got back from Tokyo, and
I mean, I was in Dubai as well. I'd gone for the Eminem concert. So I had to fly back for a special occasion. it
yeah.
was it was a party for Mr. X, and we had to chill with Mr. X for a bit because it was a special party, and I mean, it
Yeah.
was once in a lifetime thing. So
It
you
was
can't.
like a nice lads trip, right?
Yeah, it was more like a lads trip.
But
So
anyway, this is so spontaneous. So you
batch,
decided,
you can say
obviously,
bachelor party lad trip kind of vibe.
yeah, slash hangover, one,
Yeah,
two, three, all fucking combined.
correct, correct. So we
So
had to.
yeah, what I was gonna say is then you obviously you had instead of going straight to Bangkok via Bangalore, I think you decided to come to Mumbai. So we thought, let's go together, let's get drunk, and
Yeah.
then start the party even like before
Hmm.
reaching there, essentially.
Yeah, yeah. Man, fuck, I miss traveling, dude. Just talking about
I know,
travel
right?
just pisses me off right now that we can't even go fucking internationally
I
anywhere.
know. But I'm sure soon we'll be able to. Like this year, we'll definitely travel. That I can guarantee you. Don't know
Yeah, man.
when.
I'm waiting. I just wanna fucking travel at the moment. I can't even think of
Correct,
doing
correct.
anything else.
I remember we started drinking at the airport. Like we literally got to the bar. Like
Yeah,
we were like leaving and like what like our flight was in like 45 minutes and we started drinking at the
yeah. I think we
bar
had like a
itself.
couple of drinks at the lounge, I think.
Yeah, and then we got on the flight and then we had some more.
Yeah, and then we watched some stupid movie. I can't remember which movie we
Stuba, it was Batista and Kumail Nanjiani. But
fucks.
yeah, it was really stupid
That
that
was
film.
really
But
bad. I
I
mean,
mean, it
we
was
were
funny
drunk.
because we were getting drunk.
Yeah, I mean, if we were drunk, but I still remember it was all right. It wasn't that great or something.
Oh, guys, and Thai Airways serves the most amazing Thai Korean rice. Doesn't matter if you're
Oh,
business class
yeah.
economy. This is not a paid
Fucking
ad,
hell.
but it's so good. I remember it was
That
so
was
good, and we had beer on the
beautiful.
flight, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah,
We had,
that was beautiful, bro. I remember you told me before that it's absolutely amazing, and
yeah, I've had it before. It's insane. It's better than the restaurants you get
yeah,
in
yeah,
most
yeah. And
countries.
even on drinks, it just tastes so fucking good.
Oh my god, dude! Like I'm now picturing the time we had, and can you imagine like if we knew back then that
Yeah,
COVID was gonna stop so many things,
yeah.
we would have gone even more ham. But I think we went ham anyway. So like,
I
but
think
I
we
enjoyed that trip. Like I still remember it. I want to do something like that again.
yeah, I
Like
think
maybe a different location, but like like traveling together with the lads and then getting drunk before
yeah.
uh
Traveling with the lads, with the Goa lad, And
Yeah, exactly,
nah,
right.
man,
And
it
then
was. I think you know
and what
what,
time
like,
was the flight? It was at like 3 a.m.
yeah, it
and
was
we
at
literally
three.
barely slept on the flight.
It was at 3 a.m. But I remember, like, anyway, for the last 1 year or 1.5 years, I've been living kind of YOLO anyway. Whenever I've traveled,
Yeah.
so I think, like, I mean, I was going ham for the last few times that I've been traveling abroad. But yeah, as you say, like, if you knew about COVID, probably we wouldn't have had such a short holiday. We would have gone somewhere else straight away from there.
Correct. I was
So,
thinking like a
mm.
full moon party or
Oh yeah,
maybe to
yeah, yeah.
Tokyo again
Well,
or
that would
something.
have been something, huh?
I know, I know, I know. But I was thinking as well, like, you know what we can do?
Mm,
Like, obviously, when it's safe to travel again,
mm.
we can definitely go to like Tokyo, I think, first place before we go to
Yeah.
Europe. Obviously, we'll go to Europe as well this year, but we'll go to Tokyo and we'll do some cool videos for everyone who's watching. We'll do some podcasts in Tokyo. We'll do some vlog stories. We'll do some cool, fun videos. And, Tokyo is known for its amazing shopping. So we can do even plenty of
Oh yeah,
giveaways and
yeah,
things.
yeah. I mean, I'm really excited, man. And we've been planning for a while. We just
Oh,
want.
you've missed it. I've been to Tokyo
Yeah,
twice. I've
yeah,
been to
yeah.
Japan twice. I've been to like
No, I
Tokyo,
mean, I
Kyoto.
I wanted to go this year, but you know what's happened. And also, we've been planning about doing it for the next 2 months. We'll just plan it somehow, but then some shit or the other just comes up. So we're just waiting for the
Yeah.
international.
But we are guaranteed doing it this year,
Yeah, yeah,
100%. I
for
can tell you
sure.
that right now.
As
Because Tokyo, it's amazing, guys. And guys, we'll have some fun. We'll do some cool content as well. And yeah, so I know we're waving off topic, but all this traveling talk is like, reminiscing of
Yeah, I mean,
all the stuff
once
that
it
we did.
opens up, we're just heading straight. Like, there's no fucking pause. Once it opens up to go to Japan, we're
Exactly.
just heading.
Exactly, exactly. But yeah, so once I remember we barely slept on the flight. It was like a 4 hour flight and we slept an hour. And we reached Thailand or Bangkok in the morning. We
Fucking
literally
hell.
I remember buying drinks from duty free, like bottles of vodka, like
Yeah,
Grey Goose and things.
and rum.
And yeah, then I remember the drive was a bit annoying because we caught that morning rush hour traffic.
Yeah, I mean, initially it was fine, but then once we were getting into the city, it was quite horrible.
And we were on 1 hour sleep, right?
Yeah,
So we had to
yeah.
we had
It
like
wasn't
we got
ideal
to
to
the
say the least. Yeah.
yeah, so we got to the hotel at like 8 in the morning, I'd say.
8:30 ish, 9, I think.
Yeah, and normally, guys, for all those who don't know, normally check-in time is after 12. But once we got there, the luck started piling up because we'd
Yeah,
actually like booked two regular rooms in like this 4 or 5 star hotel,
yeah,
and yeah, they literally gave us a free upgrade to a suite, which was
yeah,
really really sick. For all those who follow us on Instagram, they would have probably seen it.
yeah.
It was amazing.
They
Like
were
it was
like,
really epic.
Do you guys want a suite instead of a room?" We were like, "Sure,
And I was like,
fine."
wait, how much do we have to pay for it? They're like, no, 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 free upgrade. I was
Yeah,
like,
they're like,
what?
"It's fine, it's
Like,
fine, it's free for you, for
I was
y'all
like,
free."
is
Yeah,
that even a question?
they were like, "For y'all free upgrade, it's okay, all good." So it was like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I know. So me and Nash reached there first.
Yeah,
Mr. X was supposed to reach later because even though I was in Tokyo, Nash was in Dubai. He was somewhere else, and
yeah.
yeah, so he was due
We'd
to
rather
arrive
we'd
that
rather not
evening.
say where he was.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. We're just gonna say Mr. X was in location Y,
Mm,
and yeah, so he was due to reach that late afternoon, I'd say. So we literally got so once we got into the room, it was so nice. We just slept. We just caught up some sleep. So we slept
mm,
from like for like at least 3 4 hours, which was enough for us because we wanted to wake up and have lunch. And
yeah,
I remember we went. Thailand is known for amazing. Like Thai food, right? But I think
yeah.
did we have like ramen that day, or we just had like that fried chicken or something like that in that mall?
I think we went straight to the really nice mall, and then we went like,
Yeah, and then we had that katsu curry and all that stuff. I think, right?
yeah, and we had a beer as
Because then
well.
after that, we went to the Bape store, and I was telling you, I was like, don't buy from Bape in Thailand because it's a lot. It's like double the price of Bape in Japan,
Yeah,
and
it
if you're
is
going
pretty
ham,
mad
you buy.
how expensive it is in Thailand, and
Yeah,
how, I mean, obviously it's a Japanese brand, so it's going to be cheaper in Japan. But
correct. But
yeah,
no, they had a lot more choice in Japan. Do you remember I picked a lot of stuff up for you as well, right?
yeah, I mean, they mark up the price like anything everywhere
Yeah.
else in the world.
No, but dude, you will go mad in Tokyo. Just to waiver off the topic, they
Yeah,
have three Babes. So they have plenty of like other stores.
yeah,
Like they
yeah,
have a
yeah.
Chanel, Dior building,
Yeah, but I'm a
Louis
babe
Vuitton,
guy,
like a
so
full building with like 6 floors.
Yeah. It's quite mad. Like
And
I'm.
dude, in Ginza in Tokyo, they have a big Chanel building which is like 8 stories, and
Mm.
literally you walk down 5 minutes. There's another big Chanel building which is like another like 9 stories. I'm like,
Yeah, I
what?
mean, for me, I mean, I do like high fashion as well, but like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go mad in the Babe store in Japan because it's from Japan, right? The brand is from Japan,
Yeah.
so
So
it,
I went first did a Harajuku, then I went to another one. But the one in oh yeah, so the one in you know where the famous that crossing is, it's called Shinjuku in
yeah,
Tokyo,
yeah,
where the the busiest crossing in the world. You
yeah,
walk literally 5 minutes from there. There's like a like a little hill, walk, and they
right.
have like the best brands there, like big buildings of Bape,
Mm,
neighborhood, and that. So
yeah,
in that Bape, I found the Bape that I really wanted that I couldn't find in the other ones. You know, the red camo Bape one. And
yeah,
that's why I
yeah.
picked up some of the
Right.
stuff where I couldn't find in the other store for you as
Correct,
well, like
correct. Yeah,
blue camo and the purple camo.
yeah.
And
No,
now
it's
when I
really,
look back, I'm
really
thinking to
dope.
myself, man, I should have bought a lot more, man,
You know
because it
what? Like
was
I remember I went quite ham when I asked you to pick up some stuff for me, because
yeah,
for some reason anyway I knew that it'll be a year till I go to Japan anyway. So I was like, fuck
correct,
it,
correct, correct.
might as well get how much. And now, as you're saying, it's still so less, man. Like I thought, like bloody hell, why did I even?
No, yeah, even I bought like few t-shirts, like I bought couple t-shirts and that one long sleeve t-shirt, the red camo. I thought, okay, it's enough, I have like whatever. I'll probably be back to Japan soon. But now when I think about it, I should have bought more. But anyway, next trip I know, so I'll just buy a lot more. And but there, dude, there's so many accessories. Like even in the Bangkok store they did, but in the Japan one is just a different level because it's kind of like the easiest thing you can say is like the US. They have like a big store with
Let's
all
just
this
say
stuff.
we're gonna go ham the
But
next
I
time.
know for a fact, like we
Yeah,
both like high fashion stuff, but you like your streetwear hype beast stuff.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Japan is really big on that. And I
Oh
know
yeah,
for a
yeah, yeah,
fact if you go in there, like I'll
yeah.
tell you what, as you walk in, like just picture this, like as you're walking towards there, you'll see that building all lit up, right? And it's
Hmm.
normally glass building, so you can see what's already in there.
Yeah,
You will lose your shit right there. You'll be like, holy
yeah.
fuck, like.
No,
And when
I
you
know
go in, it's gonna be like, like at a candy store, like what they say,
Yeah,
like the
yeah. No, I
refreshing.
know what you mean because it was similar when I went to America, when I went to Vegas
Yeah.
and LA, and all those Chanel and Louis Vuitton. Everything is
Yeah.
so like exaggeratedly big over there, and everything's just see through and
But
massive
not like
building.
the ones at Rodeo Drive in LA. Like they're like still like okay compared to the
No, no,
Japan
no,
ones are huge, man.
no. Like if you know what, like Vegas shopping is mad.
Oh,
So
Vegas, yeah, yeah. Not
yeah, yeah,
LA
yeah.
though. LA is
No, I
like
mean
still
some
general a
stores in
bit.
LA, but like
Yeah.
in Vegas,
Yeah,
there was
Vegas is
like
big. They're trying to big. Everything
yeah,
is
yeah,
big
everything
there.
is just like out of proportion. They just want to make it crazy, right? Because
Yeah,
they know people are going to spend money when they come to Vegas. They're just going to blow it away. So that's the whole point.
exactly.
So I was also stunned when I saw like fucking 8 floors of Chanel and Louis Vuitton buildings. Like it's just mad. So I know what you
Dude, we
mean.
need to
Like I'm
go.
I'm definitely excited, man. I'm going to lose my shit when I go to Japan. Woohoo.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's good we haven't traveled. We've got all the money saved up so we can always
I mean,
go and
I'm
splurge
not too
again.
good with that. I do like to indulge in like my
Right.
streetwear and sneakers, and also
Say,
I don't
yeah, yeah.
I don't
I know you're
really
quite yeah.
I don't really end up, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like I've started like living in the moment for the last 1 or 2 years.
I've been
I
living in the moment for the last couple of years. I
Yeah,
remember
like
I always told you, I was like, trust me, you never know what's around the corner, go. Because you
yeah,
remember
yeah,
I did this trip to London. I was doing it almost every 6 months or 4 months. I went
yeah,
in, yeah. So was it? Oh, yeah. Even after a Bangkok trip, I went again to London, even though I just went in like August or September. I went again in December. It was a spontaneous trip, if you remember.
yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
remember
So that's
why
what
I
I'm
went,
saying,
but
dude. Like I want to live in the moment, and
yeah,
if anything, COVID has taught us is that it's better to just be in that moment and live for that moment, and
correct,
whatever
correct,
happens later is cool. It's fine. I'm not
correct.
saying you should be reckless, but
Yeah.
definitely enjoy the moment you're in, and if something's making you happy, then go for it.
Oh, and then now getting back to the topic, once we had lunch, we came
Ah,
back. Did we
Mr.
go to the
X.
pool? No, we didn't go to the pool that day. We went to the pool the next day.
I think we came and slept
We came and slept again, correct? Yeah, we came and
because
slept again, which was
we didn't have
good
any
because we
shut
were going to
eye,
be out
right?
all night, right?
Yeah, yeah, we didn't have any shut eye, right? So we just needed like some time to sleep. So yeah.
Yeah. So then we obviously got up in the evening, which is the perfect time because Mr. X was arriving. And Yeah, so we thought that we'll start drinking, right? There was like a nice little like bar, right, or a pub right next to a hotel. So we started going and drinking there. I
Hmm.
remember I had like a bit of a cold that time, like a little bit of sore throat. Maybe it was because of the travels.
Yeah.
But then I remember you were just like, just have something warm. I was like, yeah. And then they had like warm Malibu or something. So I was like, whatever,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah, yeah.
as long as it does the job,
This is
right?
at the pub where we were waiting for Mr. X. I mean, for his flight to
Yeah, yeah.
arrive, and
It
yeah,
was, it was. We were
I
waiting
think it
for
was
him.
a what's that called, man? It was a Irish
Like
pub,
an Irish,
Irish pub,
huh? Yeah, it
Irish
was like
pub.
an Irish pub. Yeah,
Yeah,
correct. Full of like English, British tourists and things
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like us.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, we were there. And yeah, that was yeah, so then continue the story. Cuz cuz I'm having this beer quite fast, I guess. Have you done Are you done with yours?
No, it's kind of there.
No, cuz I'm almost done with mine, so I thought you might as well lead because,
No, I mean, so then what? We had a couple of more drinks, and then Mr. X arrives at the hotel and gives us a buzz saying that he's at the hotel. So we just end up going there and chilling with him, pre-drinking, I guess. He was also
yeah,
quite tired and all that.
yeah.
And
I
yeah,
can't remember. Did we like give him any shock? So we
I don't know. I mean, you tell me.
I don't remember, but I remember he was quite happy just to be
No, I think
there. It was like, the official start to
yeah, no,
the
I mean,
lads
we
trip.
gave him a big shock when we upgraded the room. That's for sure.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Because
All the room and all the perks that came with it.
yeah, he
Yeah,
was like, "What? This room
yeah,
is
yeah, I
crazy" or
remember.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was fun. And then I remember we just chilled. We had some drinks. You bought your Bluetooth speaker with you. There's music, and we're
Mm.
having drinks. And
Yeah,
guys, I mean, for all those who are listening, you have to do it with your friends, or I don't know, like we're like we're brothers. We have fun regardless, right? So your friends, your family,
yeah,
who like vibe with you similarly, you have to do a trip like that because there's nothing like it. It's a lot of fun.
that's true. That's true. You got to live in the moment, man. And yeah,
Yeah.
I think after that we had our dinner. I think,
No, we didn't have any dinner.
or we just drank a lot.
Yeah, only Mr. X had a little bit to eat before I
Oh
picked him up and
yeah,
brought him up to the room. So yeah, that's when he got the shock of being in the room, in the
yeah,
suite and stuff, right?
yeah,
So that that surprised him.
yeah,
And yeah, then we started drinking. Me and you on empty stomachs. So it was
yeah. That's
like,
true. That's true.
so
Mm.
we went ham the first night. We were
But
thinking, let's go easy because we have 3 days more.
yeah, no, but I think we slept right, so that kind of worked in our favor because we weren't that tired
Yeah, yeah.
anyway at night.
But dude, we were on empty stomachs and we were
Yeah, but
drinking,
we
so
went
it was a
ham. I mean,
recipe for.
let's think about it. How many drinks we must have had that night? Just like
Well,
roughly.
just to begin with, before we went out,
No, like in total, I'd say. Before we went out, I think we had like eight.
12 each, at least 12.
I think before we went out, we had at least 6 or 7 larges for sure, like of everything.
Yeah, plus we drank at the bar.
Yeah, plus we drank at the bar waiting for Mr. X. So,
Yeah. So, and then we had drinks with mistakes that we bought from duty free. We had that. And then we head out. Then we went crazy. And I remember at that point, we were just like having fun. We obviously aware where we were, but we were having fun and we were just like being responsibly fun. But we were also like, quite, how do you put it? Like getting in that hangover mood, right? Because then we went to one of the tourist attractions in Bangkok is that famous, I think it's that red light district or something. What is it called? The cowboy or something like that it's called.
soy,
So
soy,
that's where the
soy,
Hangover movie was shot. I
soy,
remember that's
right?
why we went.
Soy cowboy, I think.
Yeah, correct. That's the one. Because it's not. It's one of those things where they have the best restaurants. Like they have some cool restaurants there, bars, and like all their. It's a red light district, right? So, but I remember we went to see it because the Hangover movie was shot there at one of those bars.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of famous scenes are shot at that bar, so it was
Correct, correct. That's why we went and we took some photos that ended up coming on Instagram. And
it was really
I
fun though.
remember we were so drunk there, but it was a
The
lot of
whole
fun.
experience was so much fun, and also we got to see those really cool places where a lot of the funny shit that happened in Hangover went down. So
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun.
Guys, we got so drunk. We got so drunk. I remember after that, because I think in that area where we were, things were shutting by 12:31. But I knew one of these girls that were, she was like from France or something, and she was like one of the
We
model who was one of the hosts in a club or something.
yeah, yeah we.
Yeah. So yeah. Hui. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So anyway, we went to that club and I remember we were so drunk. I mean, I just remember that place in flashes now. But I remember at that point, Mr. X was so drunk, we had to put him in a cab and send him.
No,
So it
no,
was
no.
just me and you.
Mr. X wasn't getting in. Forget putting.
Yeah, Mr. X was too drunk. He wasn't getting in. So we are like, get in the cab and get the fuck home,
Yeah,
man.
the bouncer was like, "You guys are okay. Mr. X out,
Yeah,
out."
but we were fucking pissed drunk as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
I don't
we
know.
were, but
We
we
just
were.
have a good poker face. Let's just put it that
Yeah,
way.
but I think we were still kind of functional, I guess. And then Mr. X was just fucked out of his
No, no,
wits.
no. We were functional, but I was like drunk, but it was
No, no,
all poker
we
face,
were
man.
pretty drunk because I remember at that point we weren't even drinking. Once we entered the bar, like we were just like
Yeah.
chilling or something. We were just like,
So I remember, yeah, we partied there and then we went home. No, we reached McDonald's and I remember I felt like throwing up and I didn't throw up obviously. And I told you to order something in McDonald's, but when the food came, I never ate it or I had a little bit. I was like, nah, I can't eat it or whatever.
yeah, yeah.
I no, I had a little bit of the fries or something. You ate or you didn't eat? I don't
No,
remember
no,
now.
I ate every morning of that trip. If you remember.
No, because I remember we had to hold each other and then like get to
No,
a
no, no.
hotel, which is literally
Yeah, but I
5 minutes from
I
McDonald's.
told you that the food's getting done. So we waited once you like whatever threw up or something. We waited for the.
No, I didn't throw up at McDonald's. I remember I never threw up that whole night.
Uh,
So I went to the bathroom to pee,
uh,
but I was so drunk, I tell you. When I came back, I ate some. And I
okay.
remember we ate a little bit, but I remember then we went back to the hotel and then you went back and bought some more or no?
No, no, no. That's it. Like I took it. We just walked with the food, man. Whatever was there that time.
Oh, so I did throw up a little bit in when we reached back to the hotel, but it was like, it's not like one of those things, you get drunk and you throw up,
Yeah,
but
but
this was
that's
just like that
also
little bit. Dude, I
that's
had not had any food, neither did you, so
yeah.
there's nothing to throw up.
I was gonna say that because we didn't eat, right? So we just drank like crazy. So then obviously something.
Yeah, so I was like, dude, I really want to throw up, but I'm like, I can't. But then I was like, fuck it. I was so drunk. And I remember, obviously, you told me the next day, but I'll say it now, that when we reached that club, I was like, dude, we were just there for like 15 minutes and we left, right? Because that's how I remember, because I was that
Yeah.
drunk. And you're like, no, we were there for a lot longer.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
what?
Bro, we were there for a fucking long time, man. I
Dude, I
remember.
don't remember shit.
I
Like, I
remember.
remember we were chilling at the bar and I was,
Nah.
obviously chatting to the
No,
girl I know.
then you were talking to that girl for a while, like a good while.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
yeah, yeah.
remember that
You were
shit.
talking to her for like easily 20 to 25 minutes at the beginning. And then
Really?
yeah, and then
Why was she even talking to me that long? I have no idea.
I don't
But
know.
uh
I think mainly the first issue was Mr. X was drunk, so we had to settle that first. And
oh
then
yeah.
yeah,
But
and
no,
then
I remember she's basically like a friend that I know. Like she's a model and she's just a friend. So I mean just like a cool person to know. So yeah, I mean it was cool that she let it sorted us into the club as well. So
Mm.
it was just one of those things. We were just chatting normally, I remember. And I remember chatting to you. Then we went, did we go to the dance floor? We never made it.
No, no, we roamed everywhere there. We roamed everywhere.
Really? I remember
Yeah.
going like into the dance floor and then out, but I don't remember much in the
Yeah,
dance floor.
so
Like it's one
we
of those things when you're drunk, you remember when you're there, like you're
yeah.
aware, but when you get
It's
home, you don't remember much
Yeah,
of
yeah.
it. If
It's
that
like
makes
at
sense.
that time you're hyperactive about everything, right?
Correct. You're
You
aware of
notice shit you
everything.
won't even notice like normally, but then the next day it's always like bits and pieces joined. But I remember because you were talking to that girl for a while and I decided to take her around by myself, and then you joined me after.
Really? I
Yeah,
remember any of this now, like
yeah,
it's
yeah. And
so
then you joined me, and then we did a couple of rounds. We saw what the scene was, the crowd. It was pretty good. But then we were so drunk after a point where we just decided, you know what, fuck it, let's just like head home. Now we can't
right.
party
So
anymore.
anyway, that was the first night. We fell asleep, got up, but how we woke up was even funnier because Mr. X decided to put some music on, and we were like, what the hell is that? Like some slow music just to wake us up, kind of thing. I
Uh,
remember I was still
bro,
drunk when we woke up.
Mr. X was being a fucking dickhead that day, man. Like
I know.
I
I was
remember
like, what the hell are you doing? And he was like,
it was 8 o'clock in the morning, and we slept at 6:30 or some shit like that.
correct. And he was also drunk when he woke up and he was hungover. We
Yeah,
all were, but he wanted
but
to try
he,
this special
but he was
pork
wasted
restaurant
earlier.
that shuts at 12 at noon.
Yeah, so he was wasted earlier, so he at least reached the hotel by 2 o'clock or something, so he could get some sleep. But we had hardly slept for 1.5 hours, and he's
But
banging
yeah, yeah,
loud.
as we'll get in the story, he was still hungover. So then
Yeah.
we slept nicely till like 1 or something. Then we went and got a pudo at one of the malls, the ramen place.
Yeah, yeah. We did, at least we had like a 6 hour sleep, and it was much needed because
Correct.
obviously,
We ate, and I remember we came back. We were
yeah.
just slightly hungover, but we were still good. Like we were just chilling. But Mr. X came back from his long trek to that pork restaurant and just was like, I don't feel so good. I'm like
So yeah,
hungover.
I remember we asked him. I'm like, hey, how was your food? And he was like, you know what? Now that I've gone there and I waited in that shitty line and I waited for the food, it was really bad, man. It's not worth. So we're like,
Yeah, dude, when you're hungover, don't wake up and do that shit. Like, just
that's what we were telling
rest
him. We're like,
up and then go
and
eat some
dude,
nice food that's
you know how I am, and like I think you're also like that. Like if we don't get our sleep, like a little bit of sleep at least, it's not possible to enjoy yourself fully. So
exactly.
it's damn funny, dude, how this entire situation went down.
Dude, it was like fucking hilarious, man. I remember. And yeah, so we were good. And then, yeah, obviously, again, it was like 4, 5 in the evening. So did we go to the pool then? That's why we took all the pool pictures.
Yeah, I think that day itself we went later on to the
And we
pool.
got drunk at the pool. We had,
Yeah,
like, we weren't
yeah.
really swimming. We were just chilling, having
Yeah, I mean,
beers.
it was a nice rooftop pool, so that was pretty cool.
Correct, correct.
The view was pretty nice,
We did like
and
a little photo shoot before
yeah,
that you've
yeah,
seen on
yeah. It
Instagram,
was
like
really
with
nice,
our
and I think we
sneakers.
took our beers in the pool as well, and we were just drinking by the edge and just chilling, and
Correct, correct. We had like some fun there.
it
And then I
was it
remember
was a
then we
nice.
got back
I
to
actually enjoyed that a lot. I think one of my
I enjoy that even now, like if you book a nice hotel with a nice pool, you might as
yeah,
well use it, right? That's what I think. And
correct, correct. I mean,
yeah, just get drunk. I remember.
that was a lot of fun. Plus, we ate a lot of fries. I think for some reason on top over
Oh
there.
yeah, that's perfect like hangover food, right? Like
Yeah, it's just
you
like
just
need those
wanna
carbs because we weren't gonna make that same mistake of the previous night of not eating. So
correct, correct, yeah. And
yeah,
it worked out a lot better for us the second night when we ate all those.
yeah,
Actually, I'll tell you what, we know that we are always supposed to eat something, but we just didn't have the time on the first day, to be honest.
yeah. We were just rushed with a lot of things.
I don't
So
know why we didn't order food in the room.
I don't know why we didn't
Oh
order
yeah,
food.
there was like other things going
No,
on.
but
Plus, we
I
had
no, but
yeah,
I
we had to. We were having free drinks and there were other things going on, right?
yeah,
So
like
like free drinks and
we had
that.
to give
There was no room to get room service, if you
yeah,
remember.
we had to give Mr. X some space, but
Yeah, so I remember.
yeah.
Yeah, so
But I think at least we should have ordered at the bar, the Irish bar that we went. We didn't order there also for some
no, but
reason.
that was too early to eat anything.
No, but something, no, we could have had like at least a bit of like a munch or something.
Oh, so I remember then on the second day we had drinks again. We went ham.
Huh.
No, but once we got back to the room, we used the jacuzzi. We had a huge jacuzzi because we had the suite,
Second
right?
day, where did we go clubbing?
No, so we first did the jacuzzi in the room after swimming,
Was that the second
and
day?
then yeah, that's the second day we did the jacuzzi. I
Okay.
remember.
Yeah.
And then, because we wanted to like try it out and stuff. It was fun because we had a jacuzzi, like we had a big, because we had a suite. We had like a big master bedroom with a jacuzzi that overlooked the city. Like we had like a big window, right, essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, so it was fun. And we got drunk and we left, and then we went to Hooters to get drinks and food, if you remember.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because we
That
got
was
more
quite funny.
drinks, and Mr. X went ham on
No,
the.
wait, wait,
I
wait, wait, wait,
remember
wait,
you
wait, wait,
went on a
wait.
phone call.
Wait, wait, wait.
Huh?
Mr. X was saying before we reached there, right? Like, hey Ronnie, I've noticed you got an appetite and you tend to enjoy
Yeah.
your wings and burgers, which is fine.
And you were
It's
saying you and him are similar, that you guys will share one burger or some
yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
That me and him are similar. And then I got a call once we were at Hooters. So I told them, you know what, order whatever you're having for me. It's fine. I'll just get back. I think it took
Yeah,
me
so we bought like four of those slider burgers. I had like one, and I had like a couple fries, and I went to the toilet, I remember, just to go for a piss because we were drinking beers and we were having some drinks there as well, from what I remember.
yeah. I mean, we were drinking everywhere we went that trip.
Yeah.
So
So I came back in like 5, 10 minutes, and you came back in 5, 10 minutes, and all the other burgers were gone, and so were
yeah.
the fries.
And then he kept like I think one bit of a fry or something for me. He's like, this is all that I could keep for you or some shit like that. I was like, it's fine. Like, but then what was funny was the entire trip, like, he was saying something, doing something else, which is quite funny.
Yeah, contradicting himself
Which is,
half
you
the
know
time.
what, but that those are the funny moments that actually made that trip fun as well.
No,
Like,
exactly. I mean, you need fun characters. Like we all
yeah,
were funny on way. Mr. X,
Y-
me and you, we
yeah,
all
yeah.
had our quirks. We all had our
You
stupid
need to goof
moments.
around. You need to goof around and
We
have a
need to
good
goof
time.
around. I remember, like, normally, I think, if I'm not mistaken, out of us three, I'm never the one who's the most hammered when we go out clubbing. I remember from what I remember. Like if we go out 5 times, the one time I'll be the most hammered. But I
Yeah,
remember this time on the first day, even though Mr. X went early because he was the most hammered, I
yeah.
remember I had the most effects because I was like, I don't
Yeah, I
always
mean,
expect me to be the
because it
one who's
was
like,
it
oh
was it
man, like
was just something. Because I mean, we weren't really counting our drinks. We were just enjoying our time.
correct, correct.
And once you start enjoying yourself, then it's fine. I mean, we
Oh yeah, but funny thing was Mr. X went and had more street food straight after, like twice.
yeah, man. I mean, fuck that.
Yeah.
I
So then
mean,
from Hooters, then we went straight
see,
in and then we went clubbing,
street
right?
food is fine when you like go in the day and have it, not at night at like 12:30 or
Yeah, yeah,
1,
not
where
at those places.
you don't
Yeah,
even.
correct.
I'm not sure at that point you even know whether it's safe to consume what you're consuming at that point. So
All I'm saying is we didn't eat it, so we won't
yeah,
know.
that's why the next day we were fine, right? And then someone else was like,
Yeah. So yeah, we partied again that night. We went to this cool club called Route 66, right?
yeah, yeah, that was actually, the club was pretty amazing.
Pretty
And
cool. We got
yeah,
in easy. Mr. X struggled a little bit as
yeah.
always.
I mean, story of the tour
Because
basically.
it was so funny, I remember. Did he show his debit card instead of his ID
Yeah, yeah,
at
yeah, yeah.
the entry guy
Because he was wasted.
yeah,
Obviously
the
when you're
bouncer got so pissed, I
because
remember. He was
when you're
like,
when you're
I'm asking
entering
you to
yeah, when you're entering the club, you obviously show your ID and nothing else. And he pulls out his like debit card and he's like,
debit
yeah,
card, which has
this is
some sand on it or some shit
yeah,
like
he was
that.
like, this is my ID, yo, or some shit like that.
yeah, yeah.
The
He was
bouncer was
speaking
like,
in
I didn't
a
fucking ask you for this. Why are you showing me your debit card? Do you have an ID or not? He's
yeah,
like,
I know the
nah.
bouncer was getting like ridiculously weirdly annoyed. I don't know
Yeah, he
why.
was like, nah, nah, show me. And he's like, nah, this is
Show me
my ID.
what.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's Bangkok. Any shit goes down.
Yeah, but the club was cool. We had a lot of fun. Most nights we didn't finish till like 5 in the morning, right? We went crazy
Yeah, I
until
think
5 in the
I was
morning.
awake the latest because I used to go and get my
Yeah, I
pancakes from
used to go and eat
McDonald's.
McDonald's even though after I passed out and slept. We
Man, you
used to
know what?
go buy get more McDonald's.
Trust me, like those pancakes, I'm sure used to like settle all the alcohol before I
Oh,
go
the
to sleep.
pancakes are
Yeah, yeah.
amazing. But I remember, I don't know how you had the appetite.
No, because
You used to eat some crazy stuff back then at that time.
the breakfast pancakes were. I mean, I still remember this quite amazing. I had them in Madrid as well when we were there
Oh
in
yeah,
Madrid.
yeah, McDonald's pancakes.
So
Breakfast menu is
you
really
know
good.
when it's like early morning when you're drunk and it's like those hot pancakes where ah man,
I'm thinking about them now because they're that
fucking
good, you know.
hell, those are beautiful.
Correct, yeah. And then yeah, again, next day we woke up. Me and you were good the next day. We woke up at
Yeah.
11ish.
We
Mr.
went
X was feeling the full even though he left earlier, he was
we
feeling
went to
the
the mall,
effects of
right? We went to the mall and did some shit
we
over
went to
there.
the mall and we had some really good Thai food, I remember.
Yeah.
And Mr. X ordered some weird creamy green, like extra creamy, some
Yeah.
weird stuff. But then he was really hungover. Me and you were
No,
fine.
but
We had good
I
coconut water. We had we had some good Thai curry, and he went to the bathroom and threw up again, I think.
yeah, yeah. Man, it was damn funny. I think
It's goddamn hilarious,
it
man.
was the last day, right, where he was struggling the entire day. He was just like
Yeah,
felt
it was the
dizzy
last
and
day.
then
It
he
was like
was
the last was it the last day we were no, so we were leaving the next day but late in the afternoon. But yeah, this was like the last full day we had, if that makes sense.
yeah, yeah. So it was kind of like a struggle, but it was good, man. Like overall, I mean, even we had a pretty good journey to the airport. Our
Oh,
flight
did
timing
we
was really good.
have the pizza cone that day or the last day? So after we had the Thai food, did we have the pizza cone?
No, 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 no. That was the previous night. So
No, it was on the third day we had the pizza cone. I remember again after having Thai food, he got hungry, even though he says he has the least amount of appetite. And then he said,
so
let's
we
have
might
that
have, but we
pizza
had it
cone.
twice. We had it twice then.
Because I remember he ate it and he's like, I'm sure you're definitely going to have
Yeah,
to.
yeah. No,
I'll be
we
full
had
with
it twice.
one.
And remember what it was called? Kono pizza.
Kono pizza. I remember he had one and we were full and he was like, oh no, I think I want to have one more. Should I eat that KFC? I was like,
He's no,
dude, just chill
he
out.
didn't say I want to have one more. He's like, you guys must be hungry,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know,
Yeah,
you know
like, yeah, yeah,
exactly.
sure. We guys are hungry. Yeah, yeah, cool.
Yeah. And then we went home again as same standard. This time we were in the room and we just got
Mm.
drunk and yeah, Mr. X was telling us last night, guys, catch up because I'm going in ham. We are not coming home before 2 a.m.
So yeah, I mean, it was even the airport actually had a nice Gucci store once we went to the airport. The journey
No,
towards
but
the
then we
airport.
had still our last night of clubbing. Remember, Mr. X was saying, we're not coming home before 2 a.m. Guys, catch up. We're having crazy. Like, I'm way ahead of you
So
guys.
so he started it off by saying, you know what, no matter what happens, no one's sleeping before 5 a.m. And I'm like, dude, I've been doing that every night. What are you on about? Like, this is the same thing we've been doing anyway. So he's like,
Yeah.
nah, nah, but tonight we go crazy. So we're like, cool.
I remember.
And I
I was
remember
like,
like,
dude, chill out. Pace yourself. For
yeah, I
fuck's
was
sake.
like, you know what? This guy hasn't lasted for 2 nights. Let's see how it goes. But then we drank a lot before leaving that night. I mean, we drank a lot, man. Like, I mean, and he kept telling me, you're so slow at drinking this and that, blah blah blah. But then I just said, you know what, I will race you with the drinks. And I remember at one point, like, I just like down 3 or 4 drinks, and then he was like, oh yeah, I can't keep up with you or some shit.
Yeah. And, oh, you'd bust out the Ron Zacapa if I remember, which is
Yeah, that was really good, man. Like, best drink
yeah, guys.
to.
For all those, it's like oh my god, that was
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's really good
mentioned
as.
in our last podcast, the Ibiza one, but Ron Zacapa is
Yeah,
like the
you
best
know,
Ron.
like when you're having multiple days of drinking, it goes in smooth as well because it doesn't really irritate you. So it's
No, but the
pretty.
taste is nice, man,
Yeah,
and the
yeah, yeah.
color and the taste, and wow.
Mm.
I don't drink too much rum, but like like I have certain days for
Yeah, I
rum, but
mean,
like that
you know
rum
what?
you can nicely
It
drink.
isn't my first choice as well. Rum, I don't drink, but
Yeah,
if
correct. But that rum is so good, and you introduced me to it. I
yeah, yeah,
remember.
yeah. So I mean, that is the best rum in the world. So you know what? The only rum that I drink is that. I don't drink any other rum. So
Right, Ron Zacapa, like for all
yeah,
those since you did the last time the thing, yeah. But yeah, I remember we had a fun night again, and Mr. X contradicted himself and was like so smashed by 2 a.m. He was like, I'm gonna fall now,
yeah,
need to
yeah, yeah.
go home. But me and you
Yeah,
stayed till
at
like,
2 a.m. he was struggling and he was like, you know what, I can't stay out anymore. So we are like, what happened to 5 a.m., man? You're like, nah, 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 it ain't
I know.
happening,
So we got drunk, but I remember that was our last night. We had a lot of fun. We got up again the next day, and our flight was at like 6 in the evening. So we had a chance to have lunch, all three of us, because yeah, Mr. X was staying on extra in Thailand, his second home. So
Yeah.
yeah, so we
Is
went out to lunch and we got some really nice
it's his
Thai.
happy
No, we
place.
went to an Italian restaurant, sorry, in the mall. Yeah, yeah.
It's his happy place, right? So
Correct, correct, correct. Very happy, happy,
yeah,
happy, happy, happy place, happy second home.
yeah,
But yeah, so we went to the mall to get some Italian food because guys, we were super drunk. So I remember me and Nash, we ordered like simple pasta which goes down, perfect hangover food. I ordered like some tomato arrabbiata type pasta, like tomato based pasta, and you ordered like garlic aioli type,
yeah.
like light
Pretty simple,
pasta that's
light
tasty that
pastas.
goes
Yeah,
down. And then Mr. X ordered heavy creamy carbonara.
he ordered a pork carbonara which came without
Yeah.
pork.
Yeah, I remember, and he ate it. He's like, "This is good, this is
He
good."
was
And
like,
I was
yeah,
like,
he's
"Dude,
like
there's no pork in it. How
yeah,
can it be carbonara
he ate
without
it.
the pork?"
He ate it and he's like, this is really good. I was like, give me a bite. And then I had it. I'm like, dude, where's the fucking pork? He's like, oh,
Yeah.
what?
And then we ordered the guy, and the waiter thought that he doesn't eat pork for some reason. I remember mine and your pasta had chicken, pork, everything. His
Yeah,
came vegetarian. Like his specifically didn't have pork, so that guy
yeah, I
probably
mean,
thought he
he
doesn't
thought he
eat
was
pork.
Muslim. Yeah, he thought he was Muslim.
Yeah, basically, essentially, that's what he thought. And I remember then he did he end up saying get me some pork in it, or did he have vegetarian
No, he
again?
was annoyed. He was like, what do you mean? You should ask me. You can't assume that I don't eat pork or some shit like that. And then he
Yeah.
told them to get a replacement. So they must have just added pork in it and got it or something like that.
Yeah, and I remember we had a flight to catch, and this guy goes to the toilet again in the mall because he was not feeling up for it for some reason, and we're
He
like,
leaves us
dude, we
alone
need
at
to
the
fucking leave.
restaurant for like fucking ages, man.
Yeah, I know. And then we were like, dude, we need to leave now. And then yeah, we go back to the hotel. Obviously, we'd already. Oh yeah, even before we left for lunch, we decided Because checkout time is at like 12. All right, guys.
Yeah.
So that was it pretty much. End of the podcast. And hope you guys enjoyed this little tour. Leave the questions for next time in the comment section. Follow all the steps to enter the giveaway. And also check out all the links in the description, guys. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that podcast. I'll leave
Make
you on the
sure
final note. And
make sure that you enter the iPhone 12 giveaway, guys. It's
correct,
exclusively for
guys.
the
Make sure you
Ballers
enter it.
podcast, and it's you have to follow the simple rules, and you'll get it. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Make sure that you tune in on Spotify and other platforms as well. We are gonna come
Correct,
back
guys.
with a lot of amazing stories and a lot of secrets that we have to
And
share.
giveaways and fun stuff. We're going to be
Yeah,
talking
it's
about not only fun trips, but also like just
yeah.
generally stuff.
We're
Yeah, yeah.
we're just starting off, guys. So we're gonna make sure that you guys get all the juicy content that you need. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Have a great day ahead. This is the
All
goal,
right,
lad.
guys. All right, guys. And this is by Ronnie C. So peace and take care. See you guys in the next podcast as well.